We're back, the 13th shout out, and usually this is the most fucking one with the most gremlins in it, but hopefully that won't happen this time. 13 is not a bad number, and the powers that be just want to make you think it is. Anyway, this is the 13th shout out. What is the 13th shout out? Well, that's the 13th shout out, and basically all you have to do is get your track in this thread. All you have to do is find the shout out on the climbfast.live page. It's the URL 13th shout out of 2023. This shout out will be for the Unsigned Review live shows 277 and 278. I think that's actually supposed to be 278 and 279, but I'm not gonna argue with Jim Prendergrass, who does all the work for this site. Jim Prendergrass at the moment is in Thailand with his wife and his young children, and he's still getting the fucking shout outs up on time, even though he is under massive pressure, working, family, kids, the whole fucking lot of it. But anyway, you come, you find this shout out, you put your track in this shout out. Oh yes, we've got 2 tracks in the thread already. Am I in a good mood today? I fucking am. I went out over the weekend and I smashed out some hard house. I was going to play some pranksters, but a DJ who was on after me decided he wanted to kick me off an hour early. And that's fine, you can kick me off an hour early. It means I can go home and rest. It's not a problem. I smashed that fucking set of the weekend, and I am dead proud of smashing that fucking set. I was possibly the fastest DJ at the gig, and they only had a set of Mark IIs. Only a set of Mark IIs. If we had a set of Mark 7s, I could have been even fucking faster. I was only about 150, 160, and I could have bumped it right up to 170, 180, but I didn't. Anyway, get your track in this thread. Come over to the shout out page on the SO page on the climbfest.live site. And drop a track. So far, oh yes. So we're kicking things off with Iapetus, Dave by Iapetus. I wonder if that's got anything to do with Hal, I don't know. And then we've got a big dog in the building, Charlie motherfucking Ryan. Go on, Charlie. I love Charlie's tracks, whatever fucking persona he's doing. Mario Chainsaw, Blocks Chain, and there's another one. The Degenerate, of course there's the Degenerate. The Degenerate came around because of the URL. Where without the URL, Charlie wouldn't have done that persona, and he's got 3 personas out there, and one of those tracks is in. I wonder who it is by. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Not going to play it. No, I'm not going to play it. Oh, it's Mario Chainsaw. Oh, god damn it, that might be fucking Side Trance. Let's have a look at the video. Yeah, that's going to be Side Trance. You can put whatever tracks you want in this thread. We will listen to just about anything. We will listen to punk, pop, rap, hip-hop, trap, you name it, techno, side trance, the whole fucking works. We don't care what music you make. We appreciate music throughout the whole fucking spectrum. So all you need to do is get your tracks in that thread there, and everything's good. Hey, Stitch Closed Mouth in the building. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Stitch Closed Mouth. How are you? Love your brand of music, Stitch Closed Mouth. And I believe you're playing Clownfest. I haven't dived into Clownfest recently because I've had a whole heap of shit going on, and anybody close to me will know what whole heap of shit I've had going on. However, we're turning a corner on this whole heap of shit. We really are turning our corner on this whole heap of shit. The gate playing field has now been leveled, and both parties are playing the same fucking game. I'm not going to talk about that too much. I'm going to talk about this fucking thread. Get your Stitch Closed Mouth. You got a track, you got a jam, you got something, pop it into this thread. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck a link for this into the chat comments section. Paste, there we go. So yeah, if you want to get a track into the thread, basically what is the URL? Well, basically I put the shout out up, and then every Tuesday at 7:30 over on my YouTube channel, we come together and we talk about these tracks. Now, it has been brought to my attention that some people get a little bit RC when I give bad scores. You're not appealing to me, you're appealing to your audience. I can give you my point of view from my standpoint, which is I love techno, I love acid lines, I love it fast. So if you don't comply to those 3 things, then you're not going to get appreciation from me. No, you are going to get appreciation from me, but you're not going to get a massive score. If you know, you want to appreciate to me, those are the three things. But I'm one person in 8 billion. I'm one person in 8 billion. And guaranteed that somebody watching and commenting in the thread is going to like your track, and you should be listening to them, because that's the people you're appealing to. Oh my God, the fucking intro thing is finished, and I haven't even finished what I wanted to say. So the URL is a group of people that meet every Tuesday, and we talk about music. We love music. There's always going to be somebody in that thread that likes the track that you've put in. And we're all going to compliment your track, and we're all going to say what's good about it, and possibly how you could improve it. Sometimes your tracks aren't going to need improving. Oh my God, did you see Danny? In fact, I'm going to play this one out, I think. Did you see Danny Carnage's track last week? Fuck me. Talk about setting the bar ridiculously high. Just going to go find it. Give me a minute. Danny Carnage. I'm just going to go find it. This is fucking amazing. And again, it's not really in the vein of what I like to do. Where was it? I think it's this one. It's not really in the vein of the stuff I like. Let me just... Yeah, this is it. This track is fucking brutal. So I'm going to play this as an outro for this one today, because I genuinely believe that this track needs more attention to it, because it is just fucking insanely good. Honestly, Danny put it in, and oh my God. Leroy Marsh said, I think we should have some sort of like golf handicap where Danny only gets to use a triangle and we get to use every fucking piece of kit at our disposal. And Leroy, you're fucking right. Danny's track was absolutely beautiful and brutal. So if you have a track, regardless of style or genre, put it the fuck in. If you're a hip-hop artist, if you're... but I will say this. Do not put Spotify tracks in. Do not put Spotify tracks in. We'll accept any other link. Hear this, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, YouTube, Facebook. We'll accept any other medium bar Spotify. I don't like Spotify. There are millions of people on the planet that give the CEO of that company, I think it's $9.99 now these days. Yeah, we'll take Bandcamp as well. Fireflake, pleasure to see you in the comment section, by the way. We'll take anything but Spotify. People give him $9.99 a month, and he makes a fucking killing, and they give you 0.0002 whatever that is, fraction of a percent for your tracks. It's an absolute fucking piss take. I will not play Spotify tracks for that fucking reason. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with Danny Carnage today, because this was just out of this fucking world. And I mean out of this fucking world. It was amazing. It impressed everybody. And I mean everybody. Like, if you listen to side trance and shit, like, you still loved this fucking track. It was just brutal. So I am going to say, get your tracks in that thread, regardless of what style it is. We will be complimentary. It's your right as a human being to not like something you can think is shit, but don't just say, oh, that's shit. Tell us why you think is shit, because we might be able to improve on what it is that we do to then, please whatever it is that you didn't like about the track. It's your God-given right not to like something, but it's also it's your human fucking standard to not be a cunt about things, and that's what I don't like. If you're coming in with, oh, that's shit, tell us why it's shit. Don't just be a cunt about this. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with Danny's track, because it is absolutely brilliant, and I think it should be listened to by just about everyone. 03, welcome to the party. Flo, welcome to the party too. Please get your tracks into this thread. We want to make it an absolutely brilliant, brutal, massive fucking thread where there's so many tracks, and I have to sit here for 4 hours on each show and talk about these tracks. Anyway, this is Danny's track. Check this out. It's amazing. I will see you tomorrow night for the show. Big love to all the Clown Army and everybody else involved in music. I will see you tomorrow night.